Okay, boys and girls, this video is brought to you by Prize Picks. So simple. Go to the App Store, download Prize Picks, pick more or less favorite players, NBA, NHL, NFL, UFC, boxing for a chance to win 100 times your money. Available in states like Texas, California, and 30 more, plus Canada. It's a great time to play because if you use code TIMBO when you sign up, Prize Picks will give you some free money. They'll give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. It's a great time to play UFC 320. Take a peek at my picks right here, and let's make ourselves some cheddar. Even if you're playing with a few bucks, it's a great time to play. That's Prize Picks, code TIMBO. Now back to the program. Okay, boys and girls, back again. It's a damn beautiful day out. We've got a great episode planned for you today. We really do. Lots to be thankful for. Grab yourself a refreshment. Let's get that posture cranked up. Let's get serious. We got a special guest today. My brother Sean Woodson, the sniper from St. Louis. St. Louis.
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Okay, brother. Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Man, it's good to be here. It's crazy. It's kind of like a surreal thing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like keep it together, I guess, or like act normal. But yeah, dude,
act normal.
Dude, this place is legendary, man.
Dude, thanks, bro. How long have you been kind of like watching the pods and shit,
bro? All the way when Sean had a place out in Vegas, I believe, and dude, like pretty much since the beginning, like after I got hip to you guys, after Sean did his thing on Contender Series.
Fuck yeah, dude. So it's been a minute.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a long time. You guys were one of the first guys that I could really relate to, is in the sense of you guys not taking it so serious and having fun with it, and other people not taking you guys serious and making people believers and that whole deal. Yeah.
Dude, that's fire. Because, I mean, I see in your story and stuff, you're eating healthy and stuff. When did you really start eating healthy and care about what you put in your body?
So I was super heavy. I was a heavyweight or whatever. And
saggy tits or?
Yeah, bro,
How
for
much
sure.
you weigh?
For
How much
sure.
you weigh?
The biggest I was 230. Yeah, I was 230. Just knew I had to get serious about this shit, and knew I was kind of like behind on time, and just started really focusing on things I could control, Got that from you guys, like just focus on what I control, making sure got a solid routine and, sleep in order and worrying about what I'm eating and stuff like that,
So about when you're 230 pounds, what age are you at that point?
230, let me think real quick. I think I 230, I was 22, 20, 21, 22, like that age.
An unhealthy diet, but were you boxing at the time?
Yeah. So I was still trained like super hard, but like just did not take the nutrition serious at all. Like as far as my training, like I was serious about it. Always knew that this was what I wanted to do with my life. Was in love with martial arts, the fight game. For the longest it was boxing. That's what I started with. And then even when I started with boxing when I was 8 years old, got into MMA when I was about 17. And that whole time just eating like shit, bro. Like Doritos, Oreos, fast food. Wasn't like no home cooked meals at all, just fast food. Yeah, just total the worst nutrition you could think of.
So you started boxing at 17?
No, I started boxing when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
I started MMA when I was 17. So yeah, I boxed from 8 years old till about 15 years old. 15 years old, got into a real bad car accident and had to stop boxing or whatever. And that's when I found MMA and started training with Matt Hughes and like Robbie Lawler. So
you were over in Illinois?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Illinois. Got into a car accident and we were trying to finesse for some money type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The back?
Yeah. Yeah, a little easel, my neck and my back. So we were going through that, so I couldn't like travel back and forth to my boxing gym at all. But I didn't want to give it up. I was firm on this, what I wanted to do. Got hip to MMA when I was just flicking through the channels and saw Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner, and was like, oh, I can, that's when I first knew about MMA. And then when the car accident happened, I couldn't drive to my boxing gym back and forth. We saw that there was Matt Hughes had Hit Squad over in Illinois, which is right across the bridge. they had some dorm rooms that I could just go stay in. So, you know, we could still, you know, not be commuting on the highway. But yeah, so I was staying in them dorm rooms and yeah, fell in love with MMA. I had like been boxing for a long time at that point. MMA was like this new skill I needed to pick up. I remember I had, I was, like 200 pounds at the time because after high school, I was just fucking off, wasting time with my friends, smoking, drinking a lot.
For pussy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bullshitting. And what was I going to say? Damn, made me forget my thought.
Hit squad, we got back in there. Dude, you know the weird thing about the hit squad is literally when I was about, I mean, it's got to be probably when I was 18, 19 years old, I was looking at gyms and I almost bought the thing to go to the hit squad when I was 19 years old and stay there. And I was talking to the lady and something kind of fell through. I was deciding what gym I was going to go to. And I was like, damn, I might just go to the hit squad since they have dorms. And I almost went there. That would have been crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when I was going there was like people from Sweden and all over the world, New England. And yeah, it was all I knew how to do was box. I was super young. I remember Brian Foster was in the UFC at the time. Robbie Lawler was fighting in Strikeforce. He had just knocked out Matt Lindland. Hughes was there. I think he had just beat Ricardo Almeida, maybe, perhaps, I think. Something like that.
And you were staying in the dorms?
Yeah, I'm staying in the dorms.
What was that like? Like, did they have was it just like a little apartment complex or what was it?
Yeah, so they had like a big factory style place like this. And then on the same lot, like, you know, not just a couple 100 feet away, they were little small 1-room apartment complexes type thing.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was thrown into the wolves off the deep end. I would skip all the drilling classes, but all I wanted to do was just like tussle and fight. And,
spar.
Yeah, bro, like that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. The drilling was like boring to me and like thought it was a waste of time. You know,
all the wrestling and drilling, you're just like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just go. You know, like I feel like I've always learned that way. Like, yeah, I feel like I learned the best from like just getting smashed, getting whooped on, and you know, and I just slowly for surely learn how to not get whooped on less and less, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you've been for a long time, you've been one of my favorite guys to watch. Just because like you're not the most fast and explosive guy, but you're so skilled. And when you're not the most fast and explosive guy and you're so skilled with your defense, I'm like, oh, it's just like an art to watch you fight. It's fucking sick. Dude. So that's how I was hyped you were coming into the dojo. Dude,
that's crazy to hear. Like whenever I hear, like I remember the times when I've seen on social media you and Suge show me love saying stuff like that, and yeah, like when guys like you and Izzy and you know Dominic Cruz and all these you know legends and like guys who know what they're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it really means a lot. It means a lot. Dude, for sure.
It's fucking sick. Just now, did you run into some struggles? So boxing, you were a bigger kid, 230 pounds, and then when did you kind of come into your mind? Did you fight at 205, 185, 170, 155, now 45?
Yeah, I've pretty much fought every division. Yeah, so I made my pro debut when I was 25. It was a pro kickboxing fight or whatever. Yeah, and that was at heavyweight. So I had one pro kickboxing fight at heavyweight. And
damn, I wish I could see some pics of that.
Yeah, and then dude, I was way too chubby. Should have never been that big. And then yes,
but eating good.
Yeah, bro. Like it's crazy. I would eat like crap, but still perform pretty good, you know. Still
just
like
one of those gamers.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, for sure. What was I gonna say though? Damn, where were we at?
We were at one.
Oh yeah,
80 pro debut.
Yeah, pro debut at kickboxing heavyweight, and then I fought at light heavyweight, and then made my MMA pro debut for RFA. They were in St. Louis at the time, and that was at 185. And then, just fought at 70, and then a couple at 55, and then, contender series at 45.
So how many amateur MMA fights?
I had 3 amateur MMA fights. I was 2-1. Mm-hmm. When I stopped boxing, I was 46-3. Mm-hmm. So, MMA, I didn't want to waste too much time. I felt like I was behind. I've always been super confident in myself. Like, even I guess you could say to a delusional point, bro. Like I was, good delusion though. I'm learning like there's a good delusional and a bad delusional. But I was definitely the good delusional. Like I guess you could say I didn't have the credentials and shit to back up the beliefs I had, but I didn't care. I was just like, believe in myself or whatever. I was only at 2-1 as amateur MMA. And then I was like, I want to go pro. And I just had it in my head that I just got to get to 5-0 pro. And then there'll be some big opportunities on the horizon,
And did you go get to 5-0 training at the Hit Squad?
No. So dude, I'm like a product of just St. Louis MMA altogether, bro. I've trained at every gym there is in St. Louis, bounced around, but been in St. Louis all my life pretty much. Yeah, I started training at Hit Squad. I trained there for about 2 years, from 17 to 19. And then after that, Hit Squad had got like bought out and the dorm rooms and everything went away. So I just went back home and basically just had it in my mind. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do my thing in this fight game and get to the UFC. And, I'm like, but I just want to have fun for a minute. I was 19. I just want to enjoy myself, enjoy my youth for a minute, and then we'll get to that. Like, I like put it on the back burner. And then, so had lived in the dorms, trained with His Squad, trained with all these high caliber dudes, but then went back home and got back on bullshit with my friends, smoking, drinking, heavy as hell. And then I was watching guys on UFC every weekend and stuff, and steady like just sitting around my friends talking shit like, oh, I do this to that dude and da-da-da. But then, just started like having real talks with myself. I was like, man, you all right, time's ticking by, you still on bullshit. Like, let's get this going. And then, I felt I'd wasted too much time. And I think by this time I'm like 22, 23. And then, it was just real like down on myself for wasting so much time. So I remember it clicked when I was like, all right, instead of sitting around and feeling bad about the time I wasted, I was like, let's make the days ahead of me the best of the days I got left, I'm like, all that, thinking about, in the past isn't going to serve me none. I was like, so I want to make the best. I just like made this promise to myself to make the best of the days I had left and never look back.
Okay, boys and girls, this episode is brought to you by Spade. Zero sugar, 0 calories, all natural. 6 flavors: cola, yuzu, lime, guava, blueberry acai, kiwi strawberry, Dr. Spade. It's only 6 ingredients, including water sweetened with the most premium form of stevia on the market. No bitter aftertaste. It's caffeine-free, dye-free, added electrolytes for a hydration benefit. It's just as healthy as a sparkling water and just as flavorful as a traditional soda. And for our listeners, Amazon link in the description is TIMBO Spade 10 for a clean 10% off. Back to the program. No, I mean, watching your skills and stuff, your reaction, your defensive wrestling is so good. And I mean, you're really, really technically sound. Where did you get a lot of like those base skills from?
So after Hit Squad, so trained at Hit Squad for like 2 years, and like because I had that boxing, I was just defending guys taking me down all the time. That's all I was like doing, trying to get guys up off me and get up and get up. And and then I got it in my head that I just need to lose a bunch of weight and whatchamacallit, guys wouldn't be able to hold me down at 45. But after Hit Squad, and I wasted a few years and I wanted to get back on it. The only MMA gym I knew at the time when I was back home in St. Louis was a place called Andre's MMA, and he was just mainly a Muay Thai guy. So like I learned how to kick and knee through them,
Elbow.
Yeah, so then I'm like, I got pretty good with that, mixing that in with my boxing striking, and I was like, oh, legend Diesel Riggs. So then I learned how to get a good grasp of kicking and added that to my game, but I'm like, now I need some jiu-jitsu. I need this ground game or whatever. There was a gym where they knew more ground game than I had, but it still wasn't your, classic. It wasn't jiu-jitsu, real Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I guess I'd say. Like they had a few wrestlers and guys who thought they knew jiu-jitsu or whatever. Yeah. But it still was, they knew they knew they were more knowledgeable about MMA. We sparred a lot there. I got my ground game a little bit better there. Then I found another, one of the guys there was like, me and my boy who trained real jiu-jitsu are about to open up a spot. I think you could really benefit from it. So I went there, and it was a bunch of like nerdy white dudes there.
You throw on the kimono at all?
Yeah. I started off with that.
I gotta see a pic of that kimono.
Dude, I tell everybody I'm allergic to the gi now. I hate the gi, bro. I hate the gi. But I started. Guy was what at the time I was like these nerdy white dudes, but they ended up being good people, and got my jiu-jitsu together, and I've been there for like I think like 6-7 years type deal, and got my ground game tighter through them. I had already had a decent ground game.
Have you met Sean Woodson yet?
No, I don't.
Dude, good to meet you, bro. Big fan, man. You're probably like the meanest looking UFC fighter I've ever seen.
Yes. Yes.
I remember
he's
back
been
in
through
the
it.
Dude, I remember back in the day when I was seeing him fight, I'm like, that dude looks like the meanest, roughest, toughest guy I've ever seen.
Yeah. Dude, well, it's pretty fucking badass because I mean, someone like you, especially guys that are tall, skinnier, lanky, they get fucking frustrated and demoralized, and they want to quit MMA because they get roughed up by wrestlers, getting taken down, especially you starting with boxing. So you probably went to the hit squad and were getting fucking taken down, just roughed up.
Dude, it was a big ego hit. Like, prior to hit squad, I thought I was the baddest thing walking, like, you know, because I had hands. I'm like, you know, I remember watching, you know, UFC on TV and be like, them dudes striking is like, yeah, I'm like, man, you know. And then, like at this time I was 220 something. I remember getting taken down by this little 125er, and like he just mauled me, felt helpless, couldn't get up. And yeah, like I said, the ego hit. I was just like, I felt helpless. I'm like, I gotta learn. I was like, I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I was like, I gotta get. I'm like, boxing. If I was, I always had in my head, I was like, I want to be the best fighter in the world or whatever. And I was like, but if I'm the best at boxing, I'll be just that, the best boxer in the world. I'm like, these guys, MMA, I'm like, these are the baddest dudes in the world. I was like, I don't need to be one of them.
I mean, that's a decision. That's similar with Suge, and most people, I don't know what it is inside you, but a lot of people fucking quit. And they're like, nah, I'm going a different route. That's too hard. That's too much to learn. I'm not going to do that. But you're like, no, fuck that. I need to learn this.
Yeah, I've learned that in my life. Yeah, you got to lean into, I knew I had to lean into it. Like I said, it, hit my ego hard. I felt like a punk. I felt like a, you know, but I knew, I felt like a bitch, but I'm like, this shit can only be temporary. If I just knew I was like, I got to get hip to the real shit, you know? Yeah.
He's in Missouri?
Yeah, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. Born and raised, never left.
17 to 19, he trained at Matt Hughes' hit squad.
Oh, no. What was last year you were there?
I can't really remember the year. I got out of high school in 2010. Let me think. I know this was like right around when he had just beat Ricardo Almeida, whatever year that was.
Fuck it.
So it's probably right around 2010 if it was 17 to 19.
Were you there when he got in an accident?
No, I wasn't. No, he was that was crazy. Like, no, he was okay still when I was there.
That was at the gym. It happened like that train tracks behind the gym.
No, I don't think that was at the gym. No, he had they had sold his squad by this time, and like that thing like dissolved. Oh man, the year it was like right after Robbie Lawler beat Matt Lindland in Strikeforce. I remember that. Yeah, it was real short after that.
Yeah, so 220. Who gave you the first idea, or was it in your mind where you're like, I can make 145?
Oh yeah, so yeah, just after making like I said, I was eating like crap. The moment I like just began being serious about nutrition, weight just started falling off me. It was like I never was supposed to be that big.
And like doing more protein, doing less fast food.
The first thing was fast food. Cut fast food all the way out. And once I cut fast food all the way, I remember I could go to like Applebee's and I was getting there like 2 for $25 steak dinners and just eating steak and potatoes. I could eat as much real food as I wanted, and still weight was falling off. But then, once I switched from fast food to real food, big chunk fell off. Then I started like getting dialed in with like the portions and stuff like that, weighing my stuff out like that. Then, another fat chunk fell off, and like, now I'm just to the point where and then after that I got real serious about the organic stuff, and like learning through you and Suge about the importance of that, and just really focusing on what I can control, like, making sure I got a routine, making sure I'm training hard, eating good, everything else fall into place.
Damn. So what was the first cut to 145 like? Were you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. I damn near almost killed myself. I cut 40 pounds in like 8 weeks or something like that. Yeah, it was rough,
Did you
bro.
have some abs?
I don't even, dude, like, because I did it wrong, like my body composition was all fucked up. Like just the way I did it. I was, from like the entire camp, like just no carbs for it. I was just eating like salads and protein, chicken salads, like literally every day, and just like starving myself in a bad way to make the weight. You know how to go.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's crazy.
What'd you cut from your first 145?
Yeah, my first one I was 185. I was 185, and I cut down to 45. I remember the day before the fight, I had got sick after making weight and could barely fucking.
What fight was that?
I fought this dude named Seth Bosler. This was like back in my hometown. I think my first fight at 45 was when I was like 4-0, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, very early on in my career. Yeah.
Did it affect you in the fight? Did you feel it got to you?
Dude, I felt like shit. Yeah, like I could not. After halfway through the first round, I felt gassed and like couldn't. Yeah.
So how did the opportunity? Because a lot of the times Sean Shelby. It wasn't Joe Silva back then, or was it Joe Silva?
When? What year?
2017.
Yeah.
A lot of times these guys, they look at the records and they see decisions and they don't like the decisions. But how did you get the opportunity to get on the Contender Series where you fought Terrence McKinney?
Yeah, that's funny. That's my manager. Yeah, like he told me that same thing at the time. That's what Shelby had said about me. Like I had a lot of decisions on my record. Yeah, the management I'm with now, Iridium, Jason House. I remember they reached out to me, and it's crazy. When they first reached out to me, wanting to sign me, I was 5-0, and it was with a Contender Series opportunity. But at the time, it was
they said, if you sign with us, we'll get you a Contender
They're
Series.
like, hey, do you have any management? And I was like, no. And they're like, we got this, we should jump on the phone. So I hit them up, and they were like, yeah, you should get with us. At the time, I think they had like 30 guys in the UFC. And I'm like, yeah, I just got a good feeling. I'm like, they're going to give me an opportunity or whatever. And yeah, so signed with them. And then he was like, oh, yeah. He didn't even mention Contender Series first. He just wanted to know if I was management, signed me. And then afterwards, he was like, in 9 days, you can get on. We got the Contender Series slot for you. It was 9 days away, and I was 20 pounds heavy, and I hadn't done a cut I haven't done 20 pounds in 9 days.
So you were 66?
Yeah.
Walking around 66?
Yeah. I just knew it was a 20. I just remember the numbers. I remember it was 9 days out, and it was 20 pounds, and I just remember in my head, I'm like, first impression was everything. My first run-in with the UFC, I can't like miss weight, and I don't want to perform poorly because it's the crazy cut. So I passed on it. I was like, nah, I can't do it. Yeah, my first Contender Series opportunity, and then some months went by, and just time went by, and then it wasn't exactly months. I think a few weeks, and then because that opportunity came, I was like, well, I'm not gonna get another opportunity, for a minute. So like I was kind of like off my game or whatever. Then he hit me back and was like, it was another Contender Series opportunity. At this time, it was 5 days away, and I had 24 pounds. But I remember being like, so it was less time, more weight, but I knew this was it. I'm like, if I pass up on 2 of these, the third one probably ain't coming. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, yeah, I'm in. And yeah, it was the worst cut of my life. And yeah, that's
made it?
Yeah, so yeah. Dude, it was a crazy story. Like, yeah, they rushed me out there that week, and I was flying around Vegas doing medicals. I didn't pass out while getting blood work done and shit. And I still to this day don't even know how I made that weight. Like, I still to this day don't know how I made that weight.
I mean, 5 days, and then you haven't got all your medicals, you haven't done all the interviews, you haven't done all that. So you're stressing about the weight and having to do all that, and then you make it, and then you go get a KO.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, it was kind of like this.
That's gotta feel good, man. Shit.
Dude, yeah, it was like this. Some mythical, magical shit, bro. Like I wasn't stressing it. I knew what it was. Like my whole life, this is what I was like envisioning and planning for, and yeah, like I just knew that knew it was gonna go my way. Knew I was gonna make it happen. Like I wasn't even stressing it.
That's fucking badass, bro. So you first check Contender Series, you get 10K, and are you just like, I'm balling?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was the biggest paycheck I got ever. Yeah, that 10K, it felt like 100,000.
And when that hit the account, were you like, damn, where am I getting my first chain from?
No. Hell no. I wouldn't. It's crazy you say. I know people like that have done that for sure. But
What'd you get?
A stain. I switched from the ceramic cookware to stainless steel. I went and got some stainless steel
Good shit.
pans. Yeah, dude, I worked too hard for that money. I was holding on to that. I know how hard it is to make money. I need that.
Yep.
I'm trying to run it up. I still what's that? What Chris Tucker say? I still got my lunch money from the 3rd grade. For real.
Let's throw this in the garbage when we're done with it. Okay?
It's
He takes
you do the lippers?
Yeah, he takes them and he throws them on the carpet.
Oh yeah,
right
I remember.
He throws them on the
I tuck him in the
carpet.
side of the fucking couch. Let's
Don't do it.
All right.
That's funny. Them don't make you feel woozy?
But you know what? If they're too high, they'll start really burning the old lip.
I'm scared
Well,
of it.
he did a Copenhagen back in high school, so now it's time to
Hold on, so you put it at the bottom of your lip?
put it top or bottom.
You want how many milligrams is that one?
Man, here,
Now,
let me
now
hear.
these are quality. Now, if you feel
So that means strong. Nope, never mind.
no, they're not strong. But if you feel a little something, just take it out.
There's been a time, bud, where I thought I was gonna get sick on this fucking rug.
No,
You said what?
They gave me like a what's the highest milligram?
there's some high shit.
And I was
this
burning.
is a low.
Yeah, and
I think that was just a sign. You said people getting sick.
no, it was myself. I took way too much.
Now his memory is a Copenhagen
it made me sick in high school.
fucking
Horribly.
gnarly. So give this a little test. We'll open up the brain here a little bit.
Let's go.
Look at you.
Just give it like a
push
minute
it.
or two.
All right. Oh yeah, that's small.
It's a little Tucker Carlson.
The only time I ever taken it is on the pod. That's it.
Chilled mint, eh?
Yeah, give it a whiff.
Smell like some. Oh snap! Smell like some gum.
Does
It
it?
is.
It's starting
That's
to burn.
some straight country white boy stuff.
Go ahead, do it. It's time to open the mind up a bit.
It feels
So,
crazy.
So when you started getting some checks, so you knocked out Terrence McKinney, got in, fought another tough fight, Kyle Bochniak, won that fight. And then you went on a fat win streak here. You won 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight win streak without that draw versus Luis Saldana. So what were you doing with your cheddar? Were you stacking your cheddar? You doing any investments? What kind of stuff you do?
Oh yeah, hold on. This got to come out already.
Okay, give it a breather. Give it a breather.
Burn it.
Just throw it on your soda over there.
Dang it.
Just go and slide it on the side of the couch here.
It was hot.
Right? It's gonna burn.
Yeah, bro. I was stacking my money the whole time. Yeah, Kyle Bochniak made 20. That 10-10 was double. That was crazy. And then had that mishap against Julian or whatever. And then went on that streak. Yeah, just saving my money the whole time. And but steady, it was like having like anxiety. I'm like, man, I need to be investing in this. And like doing something with it or whatever. So I messed around with some stocks and didn't really know what I was doing with that.
Robin Hood.
For sure, Robin Hood, some Robin
Waking
Hood.
up, putting your robe on in the morning.
Yeah, I had some Starbucks. I just knew I'm like Starbucks, Nike. Yeah, I thought I was straight on Wall Street with it.
You were the Wolf of Wall Street.
It felt good, yeah.
He was.
But now I remember when crypto first. So what was the last bull run? The last crypto time?
4 years ago was the last big one.
So I remember during that time I missed out, man. My friend got me hip to it. Bitcoin was like 20K at the time, but I remember Dogecoin had just popped up. And I remember doing like $1,000 into Dogecoin, and then like a couple weeks later, I pulled it up and it was $6,000.
Oh shit!
So I'm like, damn, I done made $5,000. I'm like, so I cashed out, took it real quick. 24 hours later, that $5,000 would have been $40,000.
Oh god!
I was sick. Like I can't. So, but I mean, still, like I was like, you
made $5.
Good perspective.
I'm
like $5,000. But I missed out on the extra 35 piece. I was sick.
How can you not stew over it though? I know you'd be happy if you get it, but
I'm still salty. Yeah, it was.
Take it, tell you what.
So, but now, fast forward to this one, my friend had got me hip to XRP. Yeah, so he told me about XRP, and so I got a little crypto. He had told me about that when XRP was 50 cents.
Damn.
And now it's like $3 or whatever.
Let's go. Did you put like 10 G's in, or?
I put a nice little chunk into it.
Go.
So but now I learned from that Doge. I'm like, so I'm letting it sit. Supposedly it's supposed to go. So I hope it keep going up.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make some money from crypto, and then I'm just gonna put it into like S&P 500 and just keep going into that and do like the long term, slow but for show money. You know?
Yeah. So do you right now, or do you just rent an apartment, or you got a house?
Right now back in St. Louis, I got a house with my girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
But dude, I'm like 80% sure I'm trying to move to Arizona, man. Like
really? That's fire.
Yeah, like I've been in St. Louis all my life, and I've just been to St. Louis all my life because me and my mom got a really close relationship. My dad passed away when I was 13 years old, and me and my mom been real close since then. And she's an older lady, and got health issues. So I've always been like real close looking after her or whatever. That's a part of the reason I stayed in St. Louis. And I just love St. Louis so much. I was hard headed, bro. Like I remember everybody was telling me like in order to make it to the UFC, management and just other people close to me were like, you're gonna have to go to these big places, big gyms or whatever. But I just remember having them. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make this happen from the crib. So like I had that real like chip on my shoulder. I wanted to do that.
That's badass.
Did that, and always just felt like I was real aligned with just chasing my mission, man on the mission type thing. But just as of late, I've just been feeling like I'm kind of stagnant, running in place type deal.
I mean, you're still in such a good spot in the UFC. We knock these next 3 fuckers out, and then you buy your mama a crib out here.
Yeah, dude. My mom probably stay in St. Louis. Like I'd like to.
She never come here.
I just know she really likes the house that she has there. Yeah. She's moved a lot. We moved a lot throughout high school. I was always getting into trouble and getting kicked out of apartment complexes and shit. And we were bouncing around and stuff. Got kicked out of a bunch of schools. She really loves where she's at now. So I'd like to buy that house. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm really. I got it in my mind that I'm gonna just like rent an apartment or get a little spot out here, a little cheap place, and just go in monk mode and go grind mode and just like
yeah.
remind people who I am and just do what I know I can do, bro.
Dude, fuck yeah. I mean, well, the last fight against Dan Ige, I was screaming. I like Dan Ige a lot, but I was screaming at the TV. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Give him a fucking chance.
Bro. Oh, you're talking about the stoppage.
Yes.
Yeah, all together, bro. That fight out, man. Much like, dude, big respect to Dan Ige. Like, this probably sound crazy, but I was playing, bro. I was bullshitting. Like, I don't feel like I lost to like the better dude. I feel like I lost to myself in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I went against all my rules. Like, I've been really good on the whole mental aspect of fighting. You know, you hear people say fight is 90% mental, 10% physical. I believe like that's one of the most truest quotes or whatever. And yeah, bro, like I've always handled the mental part of the fight game so well. Like just treating it, you know, just any other fight, not putting any extra hype, no pressure on it. Tons of confidence, all the faith, belief in myself in the world. But yeah, that fight, all that shit just went out the window. I was like, just put too much emphasis on the whole top 15 shit, and he didn't had 30 fight knocking people dead, and
you just put a lot of pressure on yourself for that one. You're seeing?
Yeah, and I just like overhyped him in a sense in my head. I overhyped him in a sense in my head. Like I said, he's had 30 fights, fought everybody. He trains at the Vegas with all the, you know, big gym and whatnot. And yeah, just the whole top 15 thing. And like, I just like kept in my head, like, this is it type deal. Like, this is gonna do this for him. And yeah, put too much emphasis on it. And I just remember, it's gonna sound crazy too, I remember the biggest thing about that fight I remember is being in there and feeling like it was too good to be true. Almost
like during the fight, like I'm piecing this kid up. This is easy.
I wasn't like during the fight, like just expecting a certain thing from him or whatever. I just remember being in front of him, bucking off my feints, doing my thing, and seeing what I call like, you know, the green light to go and pull the trigger, but just hesitating and being like, nah, no way. Like, it was too good to be true. Too good to be true. I'm like, no way do I have him like.
You expecting more from him?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to like word it the right. Like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm doing my thing, hitting my feints and stuff, and I just felt like I felt like I was being set up. I felt like the moment I lunged in with my shots, like pulled the trigger on what I saw was a clear path to go, that I was gonna like get blasted. But he was setting me up. Yeah, you know, like I thought, you know, he was setting me up, and yeah, just trying to play it too safe, not make a mistake, and just real hesitant, real gun shy. And I've never been like that, you know. Yeah, and
it's the first fight you've ever had like
that.
It's a good learning lesson though. That I mean, even how that fight went, it's like I deserve to be in here with these guys. I'm supposed to be in here with these guys.
One dude, I told my, I think pretty sure my girl's the only one I've had this conversation. Yeah, like out of all my fights, I've won however many fights I won in the UFC. That last fight, I took more confidence than anything. I'm telling you, it's like the whole time I've been on some like I'm pretty sure, but it's like now I know. Yeah. I know where I stand with at 145 pounds, what I can do, you know, like 55, 70, you know, some guys fuck around and get a hold of me and, you know, like shit won't go good, but 45, I feel like it ain't nothing none of these dudes can do with me.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, you're a nightmare to prepare for. You can't prepare for you. There's no one who's your size, who kind of has your skill set. And even when people do grab a hold of you, I was even just watching at practice here. They grab a hold of you, they get in good positions, but your feet are still on the ground. They're having trouble finishing. I mean, it's fucking sick to watch, bro.
I've been defending takedowns, dude, what I feel like a lifetime. Yeah. I've been defending, you know, like pretty much not no cocky shit, but pretty much every gym I've gone to, I've like been the better striker. So like MMA rounds, everybody's always trying to take me down. I've just been defending takedowns for a long ass time.
You learned to box first? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. 46-3 as an amateur boxer. Really? That was the path. Like I wanted to be a professional boxer. Like I remember seeing Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward, and being like, man, I want to do that as a young age. And I'm a huge Muhammad Ali and Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd fan. You know, I like those guys a lot.
I mean, it's just sick the pace you punch at too. It's not like you're throwing every shot 100%. Like you got 4-ounce gloves. You're throwing these shots at like 70%, similar to like Nick Diaz did back in the day. And it's just fucking sick.
Yeah, I kind of took that from him. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, Nick Diaz was one of the OGs, one of my favorites. I'm a huge Nick Diaz fan. Yeah. Hell yeah. Like I know I ain't got muscles, so I'm not gonna be out here swinging all crazy trying to knock you out. But
yeah, throwing hooks and shit. So did you ever go through a point where you're really liking the drugs?
So I smoked weed for a long time. You know, it's like been a roller coaster with that. Like I'll be like 1 minute I feel like I'm doing good with it, but then I feel like it's kind of like a crutch. So yeah, I've had a love-hate relationship with marijuana, but yeah, I've tried, like I've dabbled with like some drugs. I've like in high school I didn't took ecstasy before,
Get her fired
like
up.
once or twice.
Never
what
where it
else?
was a real issue. Have you tried these vaporizers at all?
No. So yeah, I had like the little handheld one. What's that? What's that?
Mighty
one
or
called?
Venti?
The Mighty. Yeah, I had that, but I don't really like it for real. Like it's like when I'm smoking, I'm trying to smoke. Like I want to
hit the bongy.
Yeah, I want to see it. I got a bong. I got a bong that I hit every now and then.
Hell yeah.
You want to blow a cloud out? You're talking about, right?
Yeah. Like the vaporizer don't do it justice for me. It don't.
You burn a little hot, it'll go, but yeah.
Let me get this fired up. We'll change your mind.
It don't. It just. I try it.
Tim got me one of those handheld ones too. Like this Volcano, Tim got me one of these too. But
okay,
this one will give you what you're talking about.
Okay, and it's like a cleaner high, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the cleaner high.
Okay, and it's easier on the lungs.
Oh yeah, it's easier on the lungs. It's not like a dab.
What temperature you put it at?
Well, if you want a little bit more cloudy, a little bit more clouds, like he's talking about. 370, 373, I'm doing it. If you want real light, 350. And the highs are different too. If you do a high heat, you'll be fucked.
Yeah, I remember when I used to, when I was first started smoking, just big fat blunts all the time.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, that's, I'm trying to fight. I got get my lungs. So I tried to do it like healthier. Like a bong's supposed to be somewhat healthier, right? Like,
I'm not sure.
When you filter it with water.
He's
or whatever.
right. That's it doesn't. You're not burning paper, and it's
yeah.
Water, so
but Nick and Nate say it makes their lungs, it expands their lungs and makes them healthier.
They just smoke too much.
Really
I fuck with them. I love them, but they just smoke too much damn weed.
So how long you had this girlfriend for?
The girl I'm with, we've been, I'd say like on and off for 15 years, ever since high school. We're like high school, high school sweethearts. She's been in my corner for UFC fights and stuff.
Did she really? So you like being with her?
A couple times. Oh yeah, she brings me good vibes, good energy. Yeah, I like to, I don't need, like
some crazy bitch.
Yeah, like depending on the girl you're with, it can really make or break you,
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we can really make or break you. Yeah, but we've been we first started dating in high school, and it's been like 15 years all together. We've broke up a few times, but now we've been going strong for a nice minute.
And she enjoys eating healthy with you too, and she ain't as crazy as it is I am, you know what I'm saying? And but she's definitely into it for sure. She's trying to get on my level with the
good for her.
Health and stuff.
Supportive, very supportive.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's super supportive. She's been there from the beginning. My first interaction with the UFC when I was 25, I went and tried out for Tough.
Yeah.
In Vegas or whatever. She flew out with me.
There you go. You just push that down and hit it. Put the mind right here, buddy.
All right. You said I push down on something?
Yeah, you just kind of push
down
on
it's
that
like
little
a Gatorade,
tip.
one of those Gatorade bottles, yeah.
Then get that below the belly button so you can really feel it.
In the lungs.
Hey, that's better. That's better.
You should have.
So who helped you learn about taxes?
Damn, what made you bring up taxes?
It's always on my mind. I'm like, I always wonder how other people learn about taxes.
Yeah, I just had a bout with that. I was like, I had owed or whatever from like a few years. Like I didn't file for a couple years. So that just like came and got me or whatever. But
it came and got me.
Yeah, it came and got me or whatever. But yeah, I don't really even know all too much about taxes, to be honest with you.
Well, fucking no one teaches you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I held on to my money the way I did. So like,
so you could
I knew it was coming. Yeah, I knew it was coming. So I was like, I knew like I got this certain amount, but I'm like, I know I really ain't got that. I'm like, it's really a question mark of how much money I have. I'm like, but once they hit me up and we get that situated, I'll know. And then,
dude, most fighters, I'm like, we don't come from the fucking smartest upbringings. And then you start getting these checks. You're like, I worked for this fucking check. You don't even think I gotta put this. Be ready for that shit.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of minors are real. A lot of fighters. I mean, I'm a victim of it. Like just super one track minded, just focus on fighting and like ignore everything else. Yeah, I've had tunnel vision on fighting for a minute, bro.
When you retire and your whole life is regimented by training camps, like when you it's fucking hell. You have to, it is. It's you got to get yourself into like Red's trying to keep me into more stuff. When you're out of it, it's weird as hell, man. It's weird.
Yeah, I feel that now. Like in between fight camps, like when I'm in fight camp, I'm super dialed in and all my shit. But then afterwards, I got like all this free time, and yeah, you got to have your mind right, bro. Or that free time will fuck you.
I remember Pat Healy always telling me like about taxes when I was 21, 20 years old, and then Diesel talking about taxes because he really went through it, got his goddamn house taken.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they bent me over. It was bad. I had nobody around me to tell me about it. You know.
Yeah.
Now this guy's making money, and I was a cautionary tale, like pay your taxes, pay your taxes.
Yeah.
People were tired of hearing about it. Fucking.
So I got into the UFC when I was in 2019, and then like taxes was straight that year. Went through this guy that at my mom's job, my mom worked with. 2020 was good too. But then, 21, 22, 23, it wasn't my, had to stop using that tax guy because like my mom got in some trouble at her job or whatever. And stopped using that tax guy and shit. And then, it just didn't file.
You never got audited, right?
Huh?
Never got audited? Like audited when the IRS?
No, I didn't. No. I knew I was behind and got with a tax person and got it straightened down. And it honestly was a guy with a good dude. And I ended up having to pay a lot less than what I was expecting.
Really?
So it ended up working out. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's badass. That's shit, dude. I mean, I can't even imagine how many fighters in the UFC are just so behind on taxes.
A lot more than that.
Dude, I've heard, I've heard from I've heard from people like owing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't even imagine. But hey, what investments are you? I know you in investments.
I mean, dude, I've still just been trying to learn about it too, especially with small businesses. The taxes are out of fucking control, dude. They're out of control.
I know you're into crypto and like Bitcoin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Crypto and Bitcoin. What do you think about the index fund?
I like the Bitcoin and the crypto because it's so simple. Like to do all the index funds and do all that. I have a person, my buddy Ryan, who's going to help me out with it and just get more diverse in stocks and Bitcoin. Mostly right now, I'm mostly into all crypto. But I want to split it up. I want to split it up to where I'm in the crypto, in these in the normal stocks, and then just into real estate. It seems like the smartest guys I listen to and are like that. A little bit of real estate, little stocks, a little Bitcoin, and then
man, I try to be real good with my money. Like all I want to spend my money on is good, clean food. You know what I'm saying? And like
that's it, dude. If you can go to the store and not worry about prices of food, buy the most quality food you can, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, I remember the dream of mine. I'm like, I just want to be able to shop it because I would go to Whole Foods from time to time. I'm like, I want to get it to where I can go to Whole Foods for everything, and I'll be happy. That's all I want for real.
That Whole Foods it'll really empty your account, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just pricing, but good
it's
quality
tasty.
food though, bro.
How much do you leave with your grocery bill every 2 weeks? Going to Whole Foods.
I don't go to Whole Foods. We don't have a Whole Foods on this side of town. We just go to Sprouts. Sprouts.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. I like Trader Joe's a lot.
Trader Joe's a little bit here and there. But I just have Mariah get the groceries every week.
Really?
Okay.
You don't go. You don't do it yourself.
Once in a while. Once in a while we do. But Joe, has your settlement hit the
Not yet.
Hey, I was just say, I know you got that coming. That's dope.
Have you been
bro.
checking
That's
is everything lined up to
minute.
where it's supposed to go?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's lined up like a fucking, everything is to a T, primed and ready. Yeah.
That's dope. I know a couple people like from that are getting broke off some good money.
Yeah, man. It's like, I guess, I mean, the 7 guys or 5 guys that initially did it, they were in the thick of it, but for most of us, it's money we didn't expect, so it's coming and fucking, coming.
I know a couple
time.
people that got $250,000 from that shit.
Yeah, I'm
That
getting more
should be
than that.
Diesel.
Oh, snap. Dude, that is so dope to hear.
I just want you to text
blessing,
me
bro.
it hit when it hits.
I'll send you a screenshot.
That's a
Yes.
blessing, bro. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got like investment plans and stuff for it?
No,
He owes a lot. No shit.
I owe the IRS. They're coming at me right now. No, the biggest thing I just want to set things out. So, because especially right now, I've had things in my life that are making things even harder. So it couldn't have come at the right time, man. Fuck, it's
Hell
great.
yeah. I'm
Well, it hasn't came
bro.
yet.
That's a blessing.
No, shit. Tomorrow, just
in
fuck
there.
get
It's
worse.
coming.
Yeah, fucking. There's no way it can come. So fuck that.
Well, I saw you brought that longboard in. I thought the check might have hit.
Oh no, that's
Got himself a new little skateboard.
That's my wheels. I love that fucking thing.
So what kind of some hobbies for you when you're done training? You got some time to kick back? You watch any shows, or what kind of hobbies you do?
I like playing Call of Duty. I be playing. I just be trying to stay out the way, bro. All that exciting, fast lifestyle. I did that when I was younger in high school stuff. I just be trying to stay to myself. I want to get into streaming.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get some, more sources of income and just from fighting,
You won't regret that. You won't regret streaming, I don't think. Especially if you start building a little community and you got a personality, you'll build one pretty quick, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm like, I already got a, decent fan base through fighting. I'm like, so it's like if I started Twitch or whatever, I won't be starting from scratch,
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to get that. I'm gonna get that going.
And when you're playing Call of Duty, is it Resurgence or more the big map?
I like Resurgence more. I like Resurgence. My boy here in AZ, he likes playing. We've been playing the big map a lot more. But yeah, I like the Resurgence, the non-stop action.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's
What does it take to get good at that?
It depends what you think is good.
Well, fucking playing like were you at your level?
You still play every day?
No, I don't play every day.
I've
been taking a little bit of a break, but I definitely probably should get back on.
That's what you were streaming with, right? You were doing Call of Duty?
Call of Duty, yeah.
Which is the same one he does?
Yeah, I love Call. You don't play games?
No,
Video
fucking
games?
I need to.
It's a goddamn good time. You and a couple of your boys in
Fuck
war. You're in war.
That's,
Hell yeah,
and
bro.
it's really fucking realistic, isn't it?
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's a good
So
pastime.
you and your girls ever watch shows? Watch shows? And
Yeah,
stuff?
we've been watching some Netflix shows. I don't really like watching the fake stuff though. You know,
The
what I'm saying?
reality
Like,
TV or
she be liking that. I like to watch like real life stuff that happens.
Reality.
Like real like documentaries of crazy stuff that happens.
I like that
Dude.
stuff too. My girl's not big into it.
Oh, for real?
She's not big. She likes the drama a little bit. Your girl like the documentaries?
Yeah, she likes that stuff too. But I know what you're talking about, the drama show. What's them shows like the
90 Day, Love
yeah,
Island.
Yeah, that be so fake. I can't even. I just end up talking shit and making fun of them the whole time. And,
Well, that's what it's about.
You gotta let your
just judge.
gotta give in. To it.
It's kind of I feel a little icky doing that.
Yeah,
the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
When was the last time you watched an episode, Tim?
We started this new one. It's called Inside USA, and it's a pretty good one.
What's it about?
They bring a bunch of influencers into this house, and there's $1 million on the line, and they can go to the store. But to go to the store and get a coffee, it's -$500, or a thing of chips, -$1,000.
What are they catching butt fucking?
So people sneak into the store and they start spending the money. I just started.
So yeah, I like shows like that. I like shows like that. Yeah, that'll really be. I don't like all the lovey-dovey shows. I don't like them too much.
You got any animals?
So yeah, at my mom's house, I got a dog. I love dogs. I got a dog named Max. My girlfriend has this little annoying ass dog named Diesel.
You like him though?
I think it's a Pomeranian or something like that. Yeah,
fitting. Nice.
Really yiper. Yeah. You said what?
It's that fitting. It's fucking a name of Diesel. And a little
That is funny. But yeah.
You like him though?
He cool.
He doesn't like him.
He loves him. I
He's
guarantee
annoying.
he's fucking petting him.
It's annoying. I don't like how you don't shut up.
Yeah.
But I love.
Does he
dogs.
respect you when you tell him to quiet down?
No, he don't respect me
that's
at all.
the goddamn
he always
problem.
trying to talk shit and
That is.
little ankle biter. Be trying to nip at me.
Yeah.
I'm
If
a
you
big
came down,
dog.
would you get in trouble if you?
I don't. He be biting. I don't.
You don't fuck with him.
He be punking me.
So
I be like, you got it.
He's the alpha of the house.
Yeah, pretty much for sure.
Yes.
I'm a big dog guy. I don't like cats at all.
Really?
No, either
cats.
do I, my friend.
I
But
mean,
we have a cat
evil.
lover over here.
I never liked cats. I never was like, I'll never do fucking cats.
Yeah,
Fuck that. They
yeah.
shed. But these cats are fucking cool, dude.
Oh, you got some cats?
You find one that's pretty cool. He respects you. You know what he's about a little bit, and they're cool as hell.
They look evil to me. They always look like they
Up to
plotting up
something.
to yeah. Like no,
Yeah.
I don't look at a cat and be like, oh, they cute, and I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I feel that.
Fuck,
feel
I'm
that.
with you.
Big dog though, big dog guy.
Yeah, I love dog. Yeah, big dog guy. Yeah, big dog guy for sure.
So you hit much of the ChatGPT?
I just got hip to that recently. Nah, not
Did
for
you
real.
really?
Yeah, like what's different from ChatGPT than Google?
Fuck,
There's
man,
like a
telling
special one you can buy where it do some.
I mean,
extra,
the
right?
articles, if you Google something, the sponsored articles, the people who pay will get their articles at the top. ChatGPT, I think, takes them all and gives you, I wouldn't say the truth.
Do you
Have you
use
seen it
the
used? Have you seen it used properly? Like,
not properly? Like I didn't dabble with it, like the ChatGPT that you just get from Google. Like if I Google ChatGPT, it's like a little free one, right?
Yes.
But there's like more advanced ones that
it's
can
free.
like.
The one I do is down. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. I mean, Tim uses it for more stuff, but fuck, you can ask it to help you with anything.
Dude, I talked to him about kind of Bitcoin and what do you foresee, or how much should go into stocks, how much should go into Bitcoin, what just fucking anything. It's just pretty much my like journal.
First thing I ever asked ChatGPT was about XRP.
Was it?
Yeah, I was like picked his brain on that on Google, but I'm kind of hip on it now for real though.
Are you? And when you're surfing, you usually like to surf Instagram or X more?
I don't use X, Twitter at all. I'm just on Instagram.
Not at all?
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, just on Instagram. Trying to get away from that, trying to get off that though, like surfing, but like, you know, it's still going to be.
What's your search feed? If someone popped into your Explore kind of page, what would be on there? Just big tits.
As of late, recently, it's funny because I was just saying about money and food or whatever, but recently, like Rolex watches.
You deserve one.
I'm interested. I have one. I just got one recently.
Did you? Where'd you get it?
I just got one after. I got a Submariner.
Yeah. Where'd you score it at?
In Vegas. I never knew how hard it was to get those things.
So
I thought as long as you just had the money, you could just walk in the store and buy it.
How much it cost you?
10 grand.
And
like 10K. But it's like an investment though.
100%. Was it at it was from a dealer too, right?
Yeah, it was straight from the Rolex store in Vegas.
Yeah, those Rolexes. I mean, it's way harder than you think. If you go in that store and say, hey, what do you guys got? They'll be like, what are you interested in? They won't tell you what they got. If you're a UFC fighter, they'll usually maybe bump you up a little bit. But if you're just a normal guy going in to get a Rolex, you're going to have to wait years.
Yeah, I went to a place back home in St. Louis. It's not a Rolex store, but it's like they're like an authorized Rolex place. And yeah, I tried to pop that UFC stuff in there, man. They was like, UFC, USB, we don't care. You waiting 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, we don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah. That's nice when you get it from the dealer. You get the box, you get the papers. So anytime you wanted to flip that thing, it'd be like that.
Yeah, once I learned that Rolex is just like a safe investment place to park your money, but it can also like, you know, the whole thing, like, you know, watches can like, you know, make you connections and you know, that whole thing, that's kind of real. People are
I mean, they call it what do they call it? Not wealth whisperers, but people who can spot
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, okay, this
type thing. Yeah. So I'm like, I would already invested some in crypto and I was like, I'd been holding my money good. So.
And when do you wear it? Maybe when you're just playing Call of Duty a little bit, look at it once in a while.
Nah, shit. As much as it costs, I wear it every time I leave the house. I'm like, and it's like, and then I didn't know that they stopped ticking after.
Yeah, stop moving them.
Yeah. So, and I remember when the lady tried to get me hip on how to do it. I didn't forgot how to even do it. So I try to like make sure I wear it every day so it don't stop ticking. Moving. Yeah, so I don't gotta reset it. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, that's badass. That's bad. Dude, some of the Rolexes too, like you gotta really look. There's I think it's Chrono 24. You can see what the price is, the market price, and then the price you get it from the Rolex dealer. So there's some Rolexes right now that you can buy from the dealer for $13,000 that you could flip right away for $25,000.
Yeah,
right, like right away. You could go just flip it right away.
What's stopping people from doing that all the time?
If you get caught doing it, Rolex will stop selling you the watches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like a part of the why. Like you got to wait so long to get them. They got to like check you out and make sure you're not like, you know, gonna flip the watch or some shit. I heard something like that. Yeah.
Once you do it, you can't ever go back. Is that what you're saying?
No, they'll not let you back.
Yeah, like the demand is like, isn't it like the demand for them is so high that like, you know, that you can like resell them, buy it for like 10K, sell it for like 15K or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, we got some good fights coming up this weekend that I'm pretty excited about. On the main card here, we got Josh Emmett versus Yusuf Zalal, featherweight bout. You watch this Yusuf guy much?
Yeah, I fought him. I beat him.
Yep.
Fought him, beat that dude. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a hard time with Emmett. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Emmett, just an explosive dude.
Cracks?
When he cracks, he's throwing everything. Like probably the hardest punch I've seen land is when Emmett hit Bryce Mitchell.
Shit.
It was like the hardest. Look down at the floor, push off your back foot, and launch an overhand. And it landed just clean on the chin. Bunk.
That was just bad. I mean, afterwards is his kind of seizures
convulsing and shit. It was fucked up.
Yeah, that was scary.
And then we got light heavyweight bout. This one's gonna be fucking sweet. We got Yuri Prohashka versus Khalil Roundtree, Muay Thai guy. Yuri 31-5 with like 28 KOs or something. Just wings fucking bombs from his hips. He'll sit in the pocket, rip them from his hips. He's so unorthodox. Like if a boxing coach watch him, they'd be like, "Holy shit, he's awful."
Yeah.
I remember when I first got hip to Yuri, seeing his record and like all those finishes and stuff, and then seeing the way he fought, I'm like, it's crazy. He's that creative should be working though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can't be doing the same things. You know, like everybody. You know, we all get taught hands up, chin down. You know, like once you get a solid defense, you know what I'm saying? I think the next level to striking is that creative shit.
Yeah.
Those angles,
for sure.
Man, those angles are different.
Hell yeah.
4-ounce gloves too when you're a guy that big and you got that much power to you. Fuck, all you got to do is you got to land one. I mean, Khalil Roundtree is such a fucking beast. He's one of my favorite guys to watch. He butchers people. He's got such a tight stance. But again, that Muay Thai stance where you're just kind of standing there, flat-footed a little bit, compared to Yuri, who's going to be bouncing around, winging hard overhands, doing that kind of stuff. I think Yuri might win.
Yeah, Yuri times is like blitzes in really good too, you know? Like, yeah.
He's a big fucker too. He's big.
That motherfucker, yeah, he's durable. Crazy as hell too.
Yeah, he's got that pony, fucking flops around. And then we got co-main event, Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. And Trevor Whitman was talking about they're going to wrestle him. They're going to wrestle him.
What? The fuck?
I feel like everybody says that about the strong wrestlers.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to put him on his back.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
I got a breakdown coming on my YouTube soon about Merab versus Sugar 2 and then Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. They're pretty good. It's out. Okay, so it's out right now on the YouTube. But Davison Figueiredo put Corey Sandhagen on his back a couple times pretty easy. And then he made a mistake where he really tried to jump to a seatbelt, no hooks. He tried to fall for like a toe hold, and he gave up that top position. That's something Merab's not going to do. Merab is going to stick the position. He's not going to try to progress like a jiu-jitsu guy. He's going to stick the position, and he's an expert at winning 5-minute rounds. Getting himself in positions to where he's doing enough damage to where the ref doesn't stand him up, where the person's still carrying your weight. And Merab's confidence right now is going to be on another level. There's never been a win streak quite like his, especially in bantamweight.
How many's he got?
Yeah.
Merab's win streak, it's got to be around, 13 or something?
And a lot of them all champions. Yeah.
That's crazy,
like
man.
Champions for, yes. Yeah, that is
Umar
crazy.
was also able to take down Corey about 5 times in their fight as well.
Yes, that's right. And then I remember Corey Sandhagen was like, he'd do a Granby, Umar would be behind his waist, and he'd be trying to keep his hips high, but still, he was dumping him quite a bit. Merab's wins, Jose Aldo, Peter Yan, Henry Cejudo, Umar, Sugar. He's win against these good strikers. But everyone's counting out Corey Sandhagen, though. And when anytime in fighting, when you're like, oh, this guy's not going to win, it's like, you fucking never know.
No.
MMA always has a way of reminding you anything can happen in MMA.
Dude, right?
Like, it reminds you all the time that.
I don't know if Corey's like planning on maybe trying to enter his legs in like a K guard and get him to run away, or I don't know what he's really planning. But again, Corey Sandhagen's fucking so well rounded, dude. He's such a good wrestler. He's good jiu-jitsu. He's got great MMA striking, some of the fanciest striking.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Sandhagen a lot. I like his style a lot.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's like, and then as far as against Merab, it's like even if he's like in his mind gonna go for, like a knee, like how he knocked out Frankie Edgar or whatever, it's like Merab's one of them dudes that I feel like if your plan is to catch him with one big shot, like he's so durable, it seems.
Yeah.
And like that,
catch it, and he doesn't give you that space for that one big shot. He doesn't shoot like that far away, and he's gotten so much better to see when your feet aren't set up to throw something like that and just penetrate.
I feel like even if you got the one big shot, he'd eat it and just then be on your ass.
Yeah.
How do you think Corey can win the fight?
That's what I'm trying to think. That's what I'm literally trying to think. I mean, obviously there's something lucky that can happen, but I don't know. I don't see many ways he's going to win the fight.
Yeah, I mean, if he does, maybe it'd have to be me being completely wrong as far as Merab not being durable and not having a chin, and him catching him with the knee and knocking him out. Catching him with the big shot. Timing it on the way in.
And I was talking about on the breakdown. There's a good chance Corey Sandhagen stuffs 10 of his shots, 15 of his shots, but then he's going to shoot 35 more times. He shot 50 times versus Peter Yan.
Not be deterred. 35 times, that what he said?
He shot 50 times,
50
49 times versus Peter Yan.
Yeah, I don't see Merab gassing. Yeah.
He doesn't even think about gassing. It's not even on his mind.
I'm excited. Like that's a MMA matchup that like I'm super excited to see how it plays out.
I'm just hoping. I feel like the percentage is high that it's going to be just Merab gets around his waist. He's kneeing his thigh. He's pecking him. Corey has a few moments, but then he's back on him, sitting in his guard.
I feel like the dream fight at 35 is Suge and Corey in a stand-up war, bro. That's what everybody I feel like wants to see that.
That's why I'm like hoping if Corey can somehow win, and then we can win our next one, and then Suge versus Corey in the White House.
The universe need to make that happen. The universe need to make that happen.
Put that out there.
Yeah, I'm curious if Corey can attack the legs because, he took out Dillashaw's knee. He took out Davison's knee. I think that could be an interesting route, too.
That Corey, I feel like Corey beat Dillashaw. Am I tripping? Or no,
They went 5
that
rounds.
Oh yeah,
technically
no,
lost,
not that he
tore
beat
his
him.
knee, yeah.
That's what like Corey don't get his credit for doing what he did to Dillashaw's knee. Like Dillashaw, I remember when Dillashaw talks about it, it's like just a freak accident. It's like, nah, Corey ripped his shit up on some. He had him hemmed up and some stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Corey did train a lot with Ryan Hall, and you can even see that when he fought Davison Figueiredo in those leg entanglements. He's very good in those leg entanglements. But again, Merab's legs are short.
Stumps.
And they're fucking stumps, and they're
built
very
like a
strong.
tank.
And when you start going underneath people's legs, you're going to get your fucking face beat on.
You think Corey will give up a bad position to go for legs?
I think he'll try. I think too, like it's easier said than done when someone gets around your waist. Oh, I'm gonna do a Granby. I'm gonna do a switch. I'm gonna fight the hands. I'm gonna roll into legs. But Merab's grip is so strong. You don't feel like you can move it all.
That's everything.
Yeah, I remember Shook said. Yeah, I've felt guys like that before where they're just like next level strong.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
they've been doing gripping like this for 20 plus years. Their strength's different when it comes to the grip.
Yeah.
He has a judo background too, so I'm sure that helped as well.
Yeah.
Oh
Who
yeah.
does? All right.
And then we got Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. 5
Man.
rounds.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with that one.
Magomed, dude, you watch this fucking guy. He's done sambo a lot of his life. He's so he's such a confident southpaw. He's very large. He didn't. Everyone who fights Alex Pereira, you can see they respect him just so much, and they're a little bit intimidated. He wasn't intimidated at all. He's backing Alex Pereira up. Alex Pereira's constantly wondering if he's going to shoot, so it's kind of freezing Alex Pereira up. Alex is going to have to, easier said than done, but just let loose a little bit more. Let loose.
Yeah.
But again, when you let loose, someone ducks underneath and they take you down.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
Yeah, I feel like it's a known that, Magomed is the more well-rounded, skillful MMA fighter, you know what I'm saying? But Pereira got that touch of death.
He
Just
does,
gotta
bro.
get you
His
one time.
his
yeah.
fists are the size of my head.
Dude, yeah. And then, that fear of that takedown, though, that was stalling Pereira out. Yeah, he just got to chuck him at him. And
I think Chuck Liddell had the best game plan for just staying on his feet. He was a good wrestler. I think you have to back up to a certain degree,
What do you mean, like back up on?
Just when you're trying to stay on your feet, not being taken down. Just when you explode. I mean, they time that takedown. But with Pereira, that fight, he didn't even. How many times did he shoot on Pereira that fight?
I think I looked it up. I think 11, maybe.
Pereira, he
times?
stuffed a good amount of them, didn't he? Yeah.
11. Like Chuck Liddell when he was backing up and he punched Randy Couture. Alex Pereira's not really like the backup counter puncher like that. But again, it's like Magomed is such a fucking like a 2025 complete fighter. Like he was the light heavyweights. They're a different skill level than they were 20 years ago.
He's only lost once in the UFC. That first one,
Yes.
Paul Craig. Yeah, Magomed's the real deal.
Yeah, he's
Fucking Russians.
Did you guys see Vanderlei get dropped in the ring?
Nope. What happened? No, I didn't see that.
Oh man,
It was bad. I don't know what the fight started about, but it was an exhibition boxing match he was in. Some guy in the suit, the teams got into the ring and they started fighting, and this guy in a suit cracked him with an overhand right on his eye.
suit?
And flatlined him.
out cold, bro.
Flatlined him.
How ain't Vanderlei 50?
Damn near,
Vanderlei
but I
like
think
50
you're right.
years
I
old?
think he's close.
He should not still be fighting. Yeah.
And the years of sparring he's probably been through.
Oh my God. Yeah. Back in shooter box or whatever. You can blow on his chin and he'll fuck around. Fall
That's the
out.
second time. Remember, Crazy always clipped him back with Pride, like the behind the scenes in Pride.
Put him down.
Charles, you hear about that?
Yeah, I remember watching that. I remember seeing that. Yeah, Crazy Horse. Yeah, I remember Crazy Horse knocked him out.
Well,
they took that video off YouTube.
I think he
Did he
said
really?
too that they thought when you were getting your bell rung in the gym during sparring that was making it harder to get knocked out too.
Oh, they thought it was callousing you.
Yeah.
I believe that because the way the shootbox guys used to just train, it seemed like on videos and stuff, just full out. If you can knock each other out, knock each other out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, who was it? Shogun, Silva's, both Anderson and Vanderlei.
Yeah, and I heard
his
that.
brother
I heard.
Ninja.
I don't know if it's changing now, but at King's MMA, Rafael Cordero would have him spar like that. If you can knock the guy out, knock him out.
Ain't that's how Strickland's a big believer in that, ain't he? Just sparring hard all the time.
Just sparring four times a week.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dricus Duplessis says Alex Pereira will regain his light heavyweight title against Magomed. The striking was never the problem. It was that he got smothered. It's not going to be hard to figure out that clinch this time. I'm putting my money on Pereira. God, I bet the UFC's like, please, Pereira win.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they wanted to catch him with that.
God, it's like these guys.
Please, God. Yeah, for sure.
Fucking A's.
And there's a big rumored fight in your division with Volk and Murphy. How do you see that fight going?
Volk. I think I got Volkanovski. He, especially after picking himself back up and reclaiming that title the way he did. Like, I got Volk winning that one. That Yusuf Zalal and Imminent fight, I'm really close. I'm not really close. I'm gonna be watching that one really close. I'd love to run that Yusuf fight back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. That gives me confidence too. A ranked guy that I beat. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah. I mean, Volk, dude. Anytime guys go through bad KOs and him 2 KOs, and then people who battle back after that shit, it's just such a fucking another level of respect you have for those kind of guys.
Yeah.
1,000,000% to pick yourself up from shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're dealing with a tough customer. Yeah, I got Volk in that one for sure.
Yeah, even with booking my amateurs, I'm like, my amateurs, I try to book them with the toughest fights possible, but then sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude. They go through these wars, and I'm always worried that like it'll demoralize them.
Yeah.
And they'll start questioning it, not want to do it. So it's like you got to be almost smart with getting amateurs fight.
You do.
100%. Yeah. Like,
but then I remind him, I'm like, dude, look at Suge. He got his fucking ass whooped twice as an amateur, like whooped, and you never doubted himself. Like, I'm just gonna keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better. So
hell yeah, that's everything.
It is, bro.
You see a guy with a lot of losses on his record, a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them are lessons.
Especially like Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz.
Yeah, I used to really hold a lot of stock into that undefeated thing, and that I used to, like guys like Khabib and Floyd, and put a lot of respect on that. But it's the guys like Dustin Poirier and the guys who have like fell down and picked themselves up time and time again and got a lot of losses on their record, but still do. Like, them the guys I respect a lot more than anything.
Yeah, 100%. So, boys and girls, thanks for watching the show. Give Sean Woodson a follow on Instagram. It's STL_sniper, and then it should pop up. STL_sniper_314. Give him a follow. Follow him his career. Fucking badass dude. And thanks for popping in, my brother.
Man, thank you guys, dude. I'm looking forward to spending more time here.
Let's go.
Let's do
Diesel,
it.
thank you, brother. And this Saturday, UFC 320, it's the first time I'm going live. I'm going live on the YouTube. So you guys come, hang out, watch the fights with me, chat, and we'll have a good time.